Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the realm of bizarre news. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and we start off with the question of the day: did zombies invade ancient Egypt 5,000 to 5,500 years ago? That is 3,000 to 3,500 BC. Well, there is archaeological evidence from 3 sites that might be a possibility. I want to stress we're not talking about zombies created by voodoo or witch doctors or members of the ancient Egyptian mystery schools, but rather those created by a virus, perhaps a solanum virus, that entered the brain, destroyed the frontal cortex, and in 24 hours turned these into raving murderers. Perhaps the term ghoul or zombie ghoul might be more apropos. The sites in question are Nakata, Gurza, and Heronkopolis. At each site, archaeologists found cadavers that had been beheaded, cervical vertebrae cut. Perhaps these were raging zombie ghouls, and they had to be decapitated, the only way to stop them. And at Heronkopolis, we have one piece of evidence that's very intriguing: an entity that apparently was buried alive in his tomb, because throughout the tomb, on the inside, scratch marks, as though he was trying to claw his way out. Conceivably, he was a zombie ghoul buried alive. And then we have evidence from Menes, the man who united Upper and Lower Egypt. Now, I previously mentioned that he always wore a headpiece, cone-shaped, suggesting he might have been a halfling, half human, half Martian. But in his other incarnation as Narmer, we have the so-called Narmer palette that supposedly depicts a victory that he achieved in uniting Upper and Lower Egypt. We see him standing tall with the soldiers regaling him. But on one side, suspiciously, there are 10 headless cadavers. And it was not the custom in ancient Egypt to behead fallen soldiers. Anomalists are suggesting that these were actually zombies or zombie ghouls, and let me rotate this 90 degrees so you can get a good look at them. 10 headless cadavers. Were these possibly zombie ghouls, proving that we had such an invasion 5,000 years ago? Can't prove it, but an intriguing possibility for your consideration. Now, for the trivia question of the day. Let me extricate here from this paper prison. The question: what is the term for a horse lover? Multiple choice, inverse alphabetical order. Is that a lutrophile, hippophile, batrachophile, or a lurophile? Now the prize, the only prize for the correct answer, 1 pat on the back that you'll have to administer to yourself. Heck of a lot better than a slap on the belly with a wet trout. Now, it turns out that Angelina Jolie has just spent $65,000, not for a horse, but for a horsehair mattress to help her sleep. She has insomnia. Now, why would a mattress cost so much? I didn't even know horsehair mattresses were made or would help you sleep better. But it took 150 hours for it to be handmade. That's why it's so costly. Good luck to her in sleeping. And now for that question: what do you call a horse lover? Lutrophile, hippophile, batrachophile, or a lurophile? And you say hippophile? Absolutely correct. Too darn easy. A lutrophile loves otters, batrachophile toads, and a lurophile cats. Now let's open up the vault of strange deaths. And what do we have here? It was too hot. This pertains to an alluring chef, 33, in Edlington, England. He whipped up a batch of very hot chili, the hottest he could make, and challenged a friend to see who could devour the most. The good news: he won the contest. The bad news: he died that night of a heart attack, purportedly due to the hot chili. So if you like chili, please take it in moderation. We can't afford to lose even one of you out there. Thank you. Now let's open up the little black medical bag. Sounds like a bell. And that's what it is. This pertains to a town crier in Dorset, England, 86, who's gone deaf in his right ear because he's always been ringing the bell with his right hand. But he just got a new hearing aid, and he's back doing his crying and saying, "May the power of the cosmos be with you." Yes, yes, yes. And please, please, avoid that hot chili. Thank you.